Hello everyone, welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. Have you ever thought about day trading Bitcoin? Well, I found an interesting indicator that you could probably use on your journey that could help you trade like a boss. And I'm talking about the, what's it called? Let me find it. The high and low optimized trend tracker. That's this bluey pink bubble up here. And I'm going to break it down with you, help you understand why it's powerful. If it sounds interesting to you, please drop that like. Give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Before I go any further, I need to let you know. Take that off. I am not a financial advisor. These are my personal opinions on the market. Please use and do your own research before you invest your money. This indicator was designed for, looking for trends, trend reversals and things like that. But I like to use it in a different way. Take a look at this. If you look close at this bubble, you can see the Bitcoin's price enter it and exit it. So here's an example. Look, so you've got Bitcoin price action outside of the bubble here. You've got Bitcoin price action outside of the I've been fighting a cough, and you've got Bitcoin price action outside of the bubble here. So what I'm saying is you can look at good price entries when to sell your Bitcoin and buy your Bitcoin. And this is what we're looking at here was back in 2021, that whole pump that we had for, when Elon Musk spoke about getting Bitcoin and blah, blah, blah. This whole area is a good example just to show you how you can, use this as a great way to make money pumping on Bitcoin. It's not just Bitcoin, you can use it with any other altcoin as well, and I'll show you that in a second, because it's a powerful indicator. So let's say, for example, you just got in here, the price crashes, and you want to buy some Bitcoin. Well, if you was using this chart, you would have seen that the Bitcoin price just broke out here. You would have bought. You would have bought Bitcoin here at around $43,000, and you would have waited patiently. You would have waited for the Bitcoin price action to come outside of this bubble, and anywhere out of this bubble is a good time to be taking profits. And that's how simple this is. And if you want, because you might see some areas where it's like, well, look, for an example right here, and you might say to yourself, well, how do you know when to be taking profits? Like, because there's a sell, it's come out of the bubble here, you could sell here, here. How do you know when to sell? Same with this area here, like how do you know whereabouts to sell? So I also use this with the Stochastic RSI, which is what you see here. And I look for when the Stochastic RSI is really high, above 100, or around about 90, between 95 and 100, which is right up here, what you see. And when the red crosses with the blue, so it's ready to fall back down again into because, Stochastic RSI's momentum, it talks about, is the price going up? Is there buy momentum or is there sell momentum? That's what the Stochastic RSI is all about. So, I like to use this on top of this, and play this like a boss. So I would have waited for the momentum to come up in the Stochastic RSI. I would have looked for this cross with the red and the blue, and that would have told me anywhere here is a good time to be taking some profits. And I moved the yellow circle across so you can see anywhere here would have been a good time to take profits, because that lines up perfectly with my Stochastic RSI. And then I would have waited for the price to come back outside of this bubble, and the next entry for me would have been here. And I'll move the circle again. Look, right here is a great entry to be buying. I'm looking at my Stochastic RSI. It's right down here, oversold, or lots of sell pressure, sell momentum. It's all downwards. That's a good time to get back in. So I would have bought. And then I would have waited. I would have waited however long it took to come outside of this bubble. Now you can also sell when it kisses the top of this line. Look, the blue line up here, you can sell when it kisses it. And you can see we've got some price action here, like just touching the top. Or you can wait patiently to see a good clean exit outside of the bubble, which would be here, right? So, and again, I'm looking at my RSI. The RSI is outside. Above of the overbought, and you can see here it's just peaked outside of the bubble. That's a good time to sell. And this is how you can use this powerful indicator to make absolute insane gains. Because you would have sold here and you would have thought, well, when's the next time to buy and sell? Now you could have bought here because this was an exit, a good little entry here. And take a look. I've had the worst flu, trust me. I've been fighting it and then I had a cough. But I've got to do my videos. Look at this. Look, you had good areas right here, good opportunities to be taking profits when it just peaked out of the bubble. So these little peaks would have been a good little indicator to, maybe sell. It's just peaked out, let's sell it kind of thing. And then you're looking at the RSI as well, the stochastic RSI, and that's got a cross. So that says actually, yeah, maybe this really is a good time to sell. It's peaked out, not a lot, but it's enough for me to sell because my stochastic RSI is crossing as well. And then you'd wait for the drop. How and when would you get in on this one? Because this one's an interesting one. People could have bought in here. You could have bought in here. Well, I'm looking at the RSI again. So, had it have come out here, I could have seen the RSI still got momentum to the momentum downwards. I want to wait for a nice clear area like this to be buying Bitcoin again. So, anywhere around here, which matches perfectly to this, long wick here, is a good time to be buying. So that's when I would have bought. And then I would have waited patiently to this bubble right here. Now you're thinking, well, you have price action come up, come down again. It's come out of the bubble again. Well, you could have used this as a fine example to buy more. So, you bought an entry here, you buy another entry here, and then you wait for the bubble. You wait for the price action to exit the bubble, because then you're basically buying Bitcoin at £30,000 if you look on the right hand side, and then you're selling it at 41,000. So this is, and this is on the daily time frame. So you can do it on a shorter time frame, 4 hours and stuff. You can also do it with other coins as well. I don't know if you want to trade ADA, for example. Let's just grab up the ADA. Very random, I know, real quick, but you can see here. You see price action clean. Look, another final example. This is the ADA. Look, it's outside of the bubble. You'd be selling crypto here. So you'd sell your ADA here, or if you was ready to buy, you would wait for it to come outside of the bubble and you'd buy right here. You see? And then you'd wait patiently again for it to come outside of the bubble, all of this area here. I mean, you could have sold here if you wanted, or you could have waited a bit longer to see if it would go up higher. But I probably would have just sold there, because that for me is a nice bit of income. You're talking taking ADA at what price was this? At 98 cents, and then selling it at $1.73. So that's an insane bit of gains right there. I'm happy with that. And people can use this with leveraging. Now, I don't recommend people leveraging because it's risky, but if you have an indicator like this that's powerful, that can seriously set you up for greatness, then you could probably try leverage, because people become mega rich leveraging cryptos when you trade it. So again, it's not financial advice. I wouldn't recommend it, but if you was to leverage, this could probably help you X your gains faster. But I just wanted to show you how powerful this bubble is. Let me just show you again the indicators. It's called high and low optimized trend tracker, HOT, H-O-T-T. So look for that. It's got 2493 here. Maybe that's how many people are using it. I don't know. 2493. Look for that number as well, so you're tapping on the right indicator and try it out. Let me know what how it goes for you if you make some insane gains. Look at this. It's just a clean entry. Anywhere here's a good time to buy, and then you wait for the breakout of the bubble. Now, here's the thing. You could have broke out. So you could have sold your crypto here, but I wouldn't have done it. Why? Because even though the momentum in the stochastic RSI is still high, I would have waited for a cross. So this probably would have signaled for me to sell because I saw a cross. So I probably would have sold some here, but I probably wouldn't have sold all of it, maybe half of it. Just to see, because the momentum is still up. Because the momentum's still up means that there's still buy power to come. So, you could have rode this wave right up until here, and then, took the next cross. So you would have sold half your money here, then half your money there. You sold it a bit higher. Now, this isn't always going to be accurate. You ain't always going to get 100% buying sales. It might not always work every single time. But it's something that I've tried before, and it works pretty well for me. So, if you want to check it out and try it, you can. But it's just, you can see the clean areas where to be buying and selling. Look at this. If you'd sold there and you bought in back down here, 42% drop. So, guys, I'm going to leave it here. If this was helpful to you, please drop that like. Give me a subscribe if you're new watching. It was short, sweet, and simple. Just wanted to show you something unique on my channel. And if you want to become a Patreon, I've got 7 tiers. Take your pick. They see this video first. If you want to see this video and other future videos like this right away, become a Patreon. I've got 7 tiers. Take your pick. Like to show them these things so they can try them out. Same with you. You can try it out on the YouTube channel as well. But I recommend my exclusive VIP partner tier. That's this one here. Gives you access to all my posts and my alerts and my indicator charts and whatnot. So you can see when I'm buying, when I'm selling, when I'm staking, all that stuff. If you want a little bit more, if you want that little bit more, go for my CEO tier. Coughing. My CEO tier gives you access to my VIP Telegram group where I talk to you way before I do anything. It's all in there, and you got big money talking about big projects. They know how to make money, so this could be for you. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.